Joshua was not always a famous leader. Before he ever stood in front of a nation, before walls ever fell, Joshua was simply a young man who followed Moses quietly. He watched, he listened, he obeyed. While others complained in the wilderness, Joshua stayed close to the presence of God. When Moses went up the mountain, Joshua waited below. When God spoke in the tent of meeting, Joshua did not rush away. His leadership was born in hidden faithfulness. Then one day, Moses died. And suddenly, the responsibility of an entire nation fell on Joshua's shoulders. God spoke to him and said, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for I am with you wherever you go." Joshua was now leading the people into the promised land, a land filled with fortified cities, trained armies, and powerful enemies. The first obstacle was the city of Jericho, a city with walls so thick that houses were built into them. From a human perspective, Jericho was impossible to conquer. But God did not give Joshua a military strategy. He gave him an obedience strategy. God told Joshua to have the people march around the city once a day for 6 days in complete silence. On the 7th day, they were to march around it 7 times, then shout. No weapons, no ladders, no siege equipment. Just walking, quietly, faithfully. It sounded foolish. Joshua could have argued. He could have tried to improve God's plan. He could have worried about looking ridiculous in front of the enemy. But he didn't. He obeyed. For 6 days, the people walked. The soldiers watched from the walls. Nothing happened. No cracks, no tremors, no signs of success. Then, on the 7th day, after the 7th lap, Joshua told the people to shout, and when they did, the walls collapsed. Not because of noise, not because of force, but because of God, and Israel walked straight into the city on ground that used to be a barrier. The greatest lesson from Joshua's story is this: victory is not produced by strength alone. It is released through obedience. Joshua teaches us that faith is not proven when things make sense. Faith is proven when obedience looks foolish, when progress feels slow, and when nothing seems to be happening. Joshua didn't win because he was bold. He won because he trusted God enough to obey him, even when it felt uncomfortable, illogical, and slow. Many of us want the walls to fall first, and then we'll walk. Joshua teaches us to walk first, even while the walls are still standing. And when we do, God moves in ways we could never manufacture ourselves. So when your life feels like you're walking in circles, when your obedience feels unseen, when your prayers feel unanswered, remember Joshua. Sometimes the miracle is not in the shout. It's in the quiet steps of obedience that come before it. And in God's time, the walls always fall.